Have you guys seen this? Lil Nas X goes on stage to accept an award and he openly admits and thanks the gay agenda.
First, I want to say thank you to the gay agenda. Let's go, gay agenda!
You know, the idea that suggests that there is a powerful group of the reason, why we see homosexuality just being widespread in parades, in movies, in television shows, in children's books, in children's TV. I mean, it is everywhere. Companies are throwing up gay flags. They are forcing sports teams to wear gay pride uniforms and so on and so forth. Either way, more on this in a moment. Now, y'all know if you are familiar with my content, they will definitely try to ban me, block me, limit me, flag me, do something because of this topic. So listen, social media, I am not saying anything bad about gay people. I don't hate gay people. I love gay people. I don't agree with the sin, but I love you, and so does Jesus, but he wants us to walk in holiness and righteousness. But back to the point, yes, you've seen it for yourself. Lil Nas X openly thanked the gay agenda. Now, needless to say, this began to go viral and go crazy, and so naturally, after getting a response like this, he then showed up and appeared on another interview where he more or less tried to make a mockery out of the idea, make claims that made it seem like this is ridiculous and it's not true and it's a big joke. Check it out.
Question about the gay agenda. You thanked it at the VMAs. What is it? How do you define the gay agenda?
Oh, the gay agenda. There's been this plan. We usually go to meetings on Wednesday in black cloaks, draw a big star in the circle on the ground. We have these cups of blood, drink it. We kind of plan world domination, to make everyone gay and then decrease the world population. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Now, Lil Nas X, young man, I don't really know who you think you're fooling. We know what's going on out here. It's plain to see and it's not hidden. Anybody with eyes in the front of their face knows what is going on. I don't know if you thought this little reverse psychology thing would somehow work. We used to do that back in middle school. You messed around and put it out there and admitted what's going on in Hollywood and in the entertainment world, which we already know. Too many people took it serious, which they should have, and then you tried to backtrack by going out, making fun of it, taking it lightly, being very sarcastic and condescending. However, when you mention drinking blood, we know that's going on. And I think you even made a shoe with a drop of human blood within it. I wonder why you did that. Also, when you mention the star and you make light of that, oh yeah, we draw stars on the ground. We definitely know that y'all are drawing stars on the ground. And didn't your shoe have the same exact pentagram and demonic star on it? Yes, it did. And when you mention, oh, we get together in black robes and have meetings. Then once again, he makes a joke about world depopulation, which we know is a fact, thanks to our good old friend Billy, who admitted it openly on stage.
First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
And which is also written and declared to be a part of the plan on the world-renowned Georgia Guidestones. Not only that, then he goes on to insult the intelligence and, quite frankly, the common sense of people by saying, I didn't know videos could make people gay. Really? Lil Nas X, what a child becomes is what he learns. And what children learn is what they are exposed to, what they hear, what they see, what they experience, and it shapes and influences and molds what they become. Children become what they learn and take in. So yes, videos that children are watching can certainly influence them, can certainly persuade them, can certainly teach them certain manners and behaviors and lifestyles. This is the case with even you, sir. Now, yes, there are other factors that play a role, but please do not insult our intelligence by saying, I didn't know videos could make people gay. You see how they present information in a way that makes it seem like it's ridiculous when in fact it is the reality. And who were you marketed to, Lil Nas X? When you first came out, who were you marketed to? Children. And this is not a shot at gay people. I promise you it really isn't. That is not my heart at all. This is a shot at a agenda that is demonic and is aimed at harming our children, and we see it everywhere. And we also see the fruit of it. So Lil Nas X, this isn't a secret, okay? Don't try to hide it. Don't try to disguise it now that you messed around and said something on stage. Then when you begin to go through backlash, you try to retract it. We've been knowing what's going on, and people even in the hip hop community has talked about it.
The hip hop community is most likely owned by gay. They're owned by gay. I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip hop. The editorial presidents of magazines, PDs at radio stations, people who give you award at award shows. This is the fucking gay mafia, my man. They are in power.
It's just fact. And for all of you people who are thinking, well, if they really are doing this, why don't they just say it? You must not know who these people are working for. And this is not about a gay thing. This is about an evil thing. And there are evil people on either side of the spectrum, regardless to your race, your age, regardless to your sexual preference. We're talking about a very real evil. And so people who are asking, well, why don't they just come out and say it? Well, when you're trying to carry out a deception to lure people into harm's way, you don't exactly tell the truth, especially if you know who's behind it, who is the father of all lies, the deceiver. Every time he speaks, it is a lie. He can't help but to lie. So he doesn't tell the truth. And that's why they won't. And Lil Nas X, we know you're definitely a part of that company of people, as you have exposed yourself. But the question we should be asking is, why do they do it indirectly and subliminally? Why do they do it lightly, and then once, it kind of starts blowing up, then they backtrack? There's a very real reason why they do this, and it is purposeful. They have to kind of subliminally and indirectly put it out there and to let you know. But then once too much light begins to shed on it and people begin to start saying, wait a minute, is this true? Then they backtrack and make it seem as if it's not real. There's a reason they do this. It is a very evil satanic strategy. Have you ever heard of hiding something in plain sight? Well, I want to get into the specifics of this. I want to dive deep and expose this, but I'm not going to do it on these social media platforms. So guys, head over to my Patreon account where we can finish this discussion and you can view the full uncensored version of this video. I will leave the link in the description. I will also leave the link right here. So head over, guys, subscribe, and I will see you there. As always, God bless and shalom.